COVID-19, pandemic, quarantine. What came to mind when I mentioned these words? Was it an object? A person? A group of people, perhaps? Whatever you thought of, it probably came with an all too familiar feeling. Mental health in Hong Kong has historically been a significant but stigmatized issue. But the pandemic has made things much worse. If you're in Hong Kong and are short of access to professional mental health resources, there are plenty of easy and inexpensive ways to cope with stress, depression, and everything in between. Now, you might think, oh, I've tried everything, but nothing seems to work. Well, there is a trick to figuring out which methods might be more effective for you by just doing them differently. From meditation and yoga to cooking and baking, common advice on how to cope with COVID revolves around two different systems: mindfulness and flow. Mindfulness, a term most of you are probably familiar with, is to focus on being present in the moment and being aware of and accepting your thoughts and feelings without judgment. You've probably come across this through your favorite YouTuber, Headspace, or another mental health app. Flow, on the other hand, is a concept discovered and popularized by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. In his best-selling book, he describes flow as a state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. This usually involves doing something challenging enough for your skill level that you won't feel too bored or stressed from being too good or bad at it. So, where both methods ultimately teach you to achieve happiness, mindfulness asks you to disengage yourself from your surroundings, while flow encourages you to engage with them. Activities that are more mindful include 1. Yoga at home. There are many free routines to follow on YouTube, but you can also sign up for live Zoom classes with Sweaty Betty for free. 2. Going for a walk. You might already be doing this, but next time, pay attention to where you walk and how. Are you indoors or outdoors? Is it crowded? Are you listening to music? Or are you walking your dog? Try switching things up to see how it might affect your walk. 3. Meditation. Now this could be a bit costly if you need guidance with apps like Calm or Headspace. But you can check out Headspace's new meditation series on Netflix if you already have a Netflix account. Activities involving more flow include 1. Physical or digital games, jigsaw puzzles, board games, video games, and more. You can choose to play alone or with friends, fast or slow-paced. The options are endless. 2. Hiking. Not a mind-blowing suggestion for Hong Kongers. However, we can learn from the Japanese concept called shinrin-yoku, which means forest bathing. Here, a bit of mindfulness will come into play where you literally open up and bathe your senses in your natural environment to heal your mind and body. So it's really a 2-in-1 activity with the challenge of trails and therapy from Mother Nature. 3. Driving in new territories. I emphasize new territories because all Hong Kong drivers know that driving in the city is stressful in itself. Pro tip: make yourself a road trip playlist so you can pretend to be in a music video. So, did you learn more about what works for you? It's normal to not immediately love the new habits and hobbies you take up. Sometimes it just takes time and intention. Let us know which activities work best for you, or if you have any more suggestions in the comments down below.